Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Let's talk about the beginner's problem. You know about the research. At the beginning of the game, when we are in starting phase, we all have the same problem. We all have the same problem. We all have the same problem. About deciding which tree we need to focus first in the research. Either it should be economy, defense, military, or monsters tree. After completely watching this video, you'll be able to um, find the answers that suits best for you in this regard. you know so defense, regarding the defense tree, defense in this game is really not that necessary unless you have some pretty badass gears, like, and the jewels for the defense. For example, let's say I have 1.2 million of defense HP, wall HP, but this can't withstand a full T4 March blast. It cannot withstand, and once your wall gets down, then it takes days and days to um, come back to its original position, and you just need to spend lots of speeds of getting it back, so there's no point on it also. So defense tree in this game is like nothing. Don't touch it, don't touch it anytime, any point of the game. There's not necessary as That is not necessary at all. So monster hunt tree, like monster tree, is kind of good. You can come up to level 3 monsters, and just after that you can just leave it, because this also doesn't do that much, because um, it just helps to kill your monsters. But if you work as a team, you can kill the monsters, or you can just get the monsters from here and there, because you can do this later on, but not at the beginning of the game. This is not necessary, the monster tree. And also, so we have the two trees, economy tree or military tree. Among this tree, and also among all the tree, I suggest you to do, like, you have to do you should do this military tree at the first, because you know this is a war game, and in the war game you need to have a very strong formation. You need to have very strong armies. You need to have very strong armies, like your armies should be strong, and they need to hold on. So if you when you what if your armies are weak, like if your defense is like if your army is defense doesn't like if your army health is very weak, your armies are weak, then how they can withstand um, big players hit, you know and also, if you are trying to do offense, if you are trying to attack other players, then you will find that your armies are too weak. They die. You will be defeated because your armies are not too strong. Because the lack of research you need to push in military. So you should really focus on the military, not in other things, not in other trees. For example, the economy tree. The most of the people, they say you need to focus on the in the economy tree, get the economy first. You need resources to build up, but no, bullshit. That doesn't work at all, because you know the the resources that you need for the research and other things you can easily get from there are many usually you can easily get from other ways. There are lots of alternatives, like you can do, you know you can just farm the castle, you can just farm the tiles. You can do gather from the gathering, you can just farm them. Also, you can the other way you can do is you can um, ask for the guildmates. The guildmates, few resources makes a lot. You can just trade among your guildmates. Also, You can make small hardware farms without the research. That is okay. That'll do okay. And also the other thing is the best way to get the resources is you can just farm the dead castles. Just I like me. I saw you see. I just attacked few castles and got lots of resources. These are also quite good amount of resources. I do this every day. Like see, let me show you some reports. See this research, resource. This is like 5.9. That is almost 6 million stones in just one hit. So see, you get lots of resources by farming the dead castles, which is kind of good. There's 4 million food. Okay, so there is a lot of resources you can get. So 8 million ore. See, so instead of focusing in other trees, you should definitely focus on um, military at the first, because at the end of the day this is going to help you. First finish your military, first strengthen your army, then you can focus in others, so that you will be helping yourself, you will be helping guild mates, and you'll have a good last mobile experience. So I hope this will help you. So at last guys, if this if so make sure you'll subscribe our channel and like it. Okay, make sure you do that, and thank you. Until then.